Hello, level 2 students. Today we're going to be taking that camel walk that we had worked on. We're going to be taking it one step further by bringing it up onto toe. Okay, so we're going to get started by taking a deep breath, inhale, and exhale. Good, inhale, and exhale, twisting to the corner. Back to center, inhale, and to the other side, exhale, and one last time, back to center, inhale, and exhale. Good, we're going to reach one arm over to the wall, and to the other side. To the corner, and to the other side. Good, coming down to flat back, and reaching all the way down. Bend the knees and gently shake the head yes and no. And roll up. Shoulders up and back and down, nice and big. Alternate forward. And reverse. Good, arms up into temple, relaxing the head onto the side of the arm. Lowering the hands till we feel the stretch. And lifting the hands to lift the head. We're switching to the other side. Good. Lifting again. We're reaching up to the ceiling, straight through the fingertips, bending down into that same knee. And other side. Switch, and switch. One more time, and other side. Good, right arm across, and reaching back. Other side. Across. Good. Feet just a little bit further than hip width apart. We're relaxing the hips to the right and the left. Good. Forward and back, nice and gentle forward. Engaged, pull straight back. Excellent. 4 points. We're coming right, front, left, back, and smoothing it out. Adding in our arms so we're open to the front and embracing to the back. Good. And we're going to pause and reverse the direction. Remember, if the arms make you lose the hips, leave the arms off for now. Get the hips under control. One more time around. Good. We're going to slide the feet in together, knees nice and bent, abs engaged, chest lifted, shoulders down. We're sliding just the hips, right and left. Keeping the knees evenly bent to keep that pant line level. Good. Weight centered on the left foot. We're going to bring the right foot onto heel, pulling back from the hip. Good. And stepping back to a flat heel, nice open chest. And bending down into the back knee. And back to center, other side. Pulling back from the hips. Good, stepping back to a flat heel. And bending into the back knee. Good, back to center. We're in our belly dance posture. We're sliding just the chest, right and left. Knees are nice and bent, abs are engaged, chest lifted, shoulders down. Stretching it out. Good, forward and back, pushing straight to the front. Relax back. Good, we're going to do our 4 points. So I'm sliding left, push forward, right and back, left, front, right, and we're going to start smoothing it out. Trying to keep it isolated in the rib cage. Abs engaged to keep the hips still. And one more time around, and we're going to pause, reverse our direction. So I'm starting right, push forward, left and back, right, front, left, back, and we're smoothing it out. Feel like you're losing control, slow it down, get it back to those 4 points, and then start smoothing it out again when you're ready. One more time around. Good, let's shake it out a second. Shake out those feet. So, like I said, we're going to be on toe today, all right? If this gets to be too much for you, please feel free to go back down to a flat foot at any point. Okay, we don't need to stay on toe for the entire thing if you're not feeling it, or if your legs are not feeling it, right? Be especially conscious of your knees and your ankles, okay? If your legs aren't strong enough, the joints are going to bear the brunt of that, okay? And we don't want to hurt the joints. So please listen to your own body. If it's too much, just keep on a flat foot, okay? And you can go back to the leg strengthening exercise that I posted a while back and work on those different exercises to help build up the muscles in the legs and around the feet, okay? So we had worked on our camel walk, right? Where we had one foot slightly in front of the other, and we were adding our undulation to that, right? So as my weight came forward, I pulled my chest forward. As my weight came back, I pulled my hips back, right? So weight shifted from the front foot to the back foot with that undulation happening, okay? So the aerobic is similar to this, all right? But instead of being our full undulation with our chest, we're actually going to try to keep it a lower body undulation. So from my waist down is going to be where the undulation happens, okay? So my feet are going to be a little bit closer together for this. I'm going to come up onto toe, so I still have one foot in front of the other, okay? But the closer I keep my feet together, the easier it is going to be to keep my balance, okay? Also very important, we want to make sure we're keeping good posture. The more I lift through my chest up to the ceiling, the easier it's going to be to keep my balance when I come up onto toe. okay? And remember the rest of your belly dance posture. We're gonna keep a little bend in the knees. Very important. We're gonna keep the abs engaged. We're gonna keep this chest nice and lifted, shoulders down, nice strong back, pulling us straight up, okay? So we're gonna bring both feet up onto toe, and then relax back down. Again, my right foot is slightly in front of my left, so I've got it so that one foot is about halfway behind the other foot, okay? So I'm not even like a full step back, or before when I was saying like my toes were kind of like around where my heel were, right? I'm like not even half a step back here. Keep your feet nice and close together, one foot slightly in front of the other, okay? Again, knees nice and bent, abs are engaged, chest is lifted, shoulders are down. We're gonna lift up onto toe, not as high as I can go, right? It's not a contest to see how high we can get up. It's a contest to see how balanced we can keep ourselves, okay? So lifting up to where you feel comfortable, even if it's just a small amount, even if you're only a half a centimeter off the ground with your heel, okay? That's okay too, okay? So in our posture here with one foot in front of the other, we're gonna get back into that rocking horse motion, okay? So my weight is gonna shift from my front foot to the back foot, okay? And again, you can feel that step happen naturally, whereas when my weight shifts fully from one foot to the other, I can very naturally lift the foot with no weight on it, okay? So we'll try it up onto toe. I'm coming forward and back, forward and back. Excellent. And as you'll see, as we shift our weight, our hips very naturally come forward and back with those feet, okay? Let's relax it down for a minute. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just slightly accentuate that hip motion coming forward and back. So very similar to the front and back of our hip circle, right? We're in our small hip circle. We're gonna gently come forward. We're not pushing, we're relaxing, and then we're engaged to pull straight back, right? So we're relax the stomach forward and then engage the abs to pull the hips straight back. So this is the motion that I'm gonna add on to that rocking horse step with my feet, okay? So again, just slightly accentuating that motion that's happening naturally when I shift my weight, okay? So up onto toe again. If you're ready for it, right, please feel free to do it flat foot. That's okay too, nothing wrong with it. Okay, we're gonna come forward and back, forward and back, and we're gonna add that hip motion to it. So I'm gonna relax, gentle forward, engage to pull straight back. Excellent. So another thing that's going to happen naturally is I'm going to get a slight kick motion with my foot that's in the front, all right? And that's not something that we need to add, all right? It's not like our belly to kick where I'm turning my foot out or I'm extending my leg at all. What's happening is the more I pull back from my hip, the more that leg that's in the front is going to naturally pop right up off the floor. So if I pull my abs back and up, it's going to lift that foot in the front, okay? So I'm not doing anything extra to it. I'm not extending my leg. I'm not kicking, right? I'm just pulling straight back and up with my abs. Good. So one more time. We're going to come up onto toe, knees a little bent, chest very lifted, lifted all the way up, okay? Get that rocking horse motion. Shift the weight from the front foot to the back foot, and we're going to add that push and contract with the abs. Nice and gentle forward, engage and pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. accent that back motion. Back, 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 back. Good. And back down. Let's shake out those legs a second. All right. Ooh, the thunder's starting. Is that coming through on the microphone? Maybe it will be later. So I'm going to switch to the other side. So I'm going to get my left foot slightly forward. Again, my feet are still pretty close together. I'm keeping that little bit of bend in my knees. I'm not going to be completely straight, right? Just like with our other traveling steps, the tendency is going to be to get a very straight leg as we start moving, okay? So be conscious of that. Try to remind yourself to keep those knees bent. Our abs are engaged, the chest is lifted, the shoulders are back and down, all the way up to the ceiling. Lifted, lifted, lifted. We're coming up onto toe. Good, getting that rocking horse motion. Forward foot, back foot. Good, adding the sway of the hips, a gentle forward and engage to pull straight back. Good, really accentuate that back. Back, 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 back. Good. Back, 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 and back, 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 back. Good. Let's relax those feet down. Shake out those legs a second. All right. How's that feeling? Not too bad? We'll give it a little bit of time to work on that, okay? And then we'll start working on traveling that side to side and front to back, okay? It's gonna be very similar to our camel walk where we're gonna cross and then open, you know, as we go side to side, things like that. All right, but be patient, give yourself time, listen to your body, okay? Don't hurt the knees, don't hurt the ankles, all right? Work on those strengthening exercises. If you need to, pause in between, give your leg an extra stretch, okay? If you're feeling the pull in the calves, you know, or if you're feeling any kind of pain at all in your legs, give yourself a break, do some stretches, drink some water, come back, work on it again, okay? But we'll leave it there for today. That's our Arabic, okay? A lower body undulation up on toe. As opposed to our camel walk, right? Which was our full undulation with the upper body, chest included, and a flat foot. So more of a folkloric, earthy step, okay? Versus an on toe, more lifted, right? A little bit more regal, a stronger step. Okay, you see the difference in the two? We'll work a little bit more on those, and we're going to add in some figure eights as well to get started on those, and we'll keep going from there, okay? So I hope you're all well, I hope your families are well, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.